of the league execs out there. AB is currently a free agent because no one claimed him on the waiver wire. So what is his future? What are you being told about his future in the NFL? Interesting the use of the word desperate there. If someone gets desperate, then they're going to turn to this guy and all the talent that he has.
Right.
But you got to be desperate to want him. One of the sneaky stories, I think, of this week is J.J. Watt. Hasn't played since October. He's had that shoulder injury, but the Cardinals have now designated him for return. When could we actually see him, though?
It's going to be soon. He's going to at least aim for the first playoff game.
Interesting the use of the word desperate there. If someone gets desperate, then they're going to turn to this guy and all the talent that he has.
Right.
But you got to be desperate to want him. One of the sneaky stories, I think, of this week is J.J. Watt. Hasn't played since October. He's had that shoulder injury, but the Cardinals have now designated him for return. When could we actually see him, though?
It's going to be soon. He's going to at least aim for the first playoff game.
When he does play with them, because, well, they went 7-0. I also happen to love the back and forth on Twitter between him and his brother. That's so tremendous. That is Jeremy Fowler. He's pretty good, too. Brown has a gift. He has the ability to turn 7 days into a full adventure.
It's been a week. We're going to review it. Yeah, this is a tiramisu situation with AB. There are layers.
Interesting that you went with tiramisu and not like onion.
Well, let's take you back to Sunday. A friend of mine.
She is, and I just love her. It's time now for Week in Review, WEAK. Yes, the A is intentional.
If you could play college football anywhere in the country, you know what?
I know.
Hold on. If you could live anywhere in the country, just in terms of physical location, yes, we recognize.
Hawaii.
Hawaii is the answer.
Anywhere.
It's the top of the list. So why are so many players transferring?
My week, Australia, the whole country. Now, it's had some of the harshest and longest quarantines during this pandemic. Selfishly, I view this through the lens of family because my kids back there, they have not seen their Australian grandparents in 2.5 years. Those two kids, they're now 8 and 5. My little one, that's Blake, she actually asked me the other day, have I ever seen Nana and Poppy not on FaceTime? It's because we've reached the point in her little brain where she doesn't remember. Yet unvaccinated.
Youngest, Blake, was she either cited or arrested for stealing apples in her cheeks? I'm just curious.
Nuts. She's like a little chipmunk.
She is like a little, and she looks the darn same.
Or like Cindy Lou Who, I don't know.
You all look the darn same. All right, we can review honorable mention the French Open for already allowing Novak Djokovic.
What is that?
When they threatened Naomi Osaka with disqualification for not talking to reporters. Different story, different time. That's your week in review.
It has to be the same as well for Alabama to play, at least for Bryce Young, the same way that he did against Georgia the first time out. He had 4 touchdowns, 421 yards. His story, his season has been great. The Stetson Bennett story is also great. This is a very big game. Very few quarterbacks like you have played on this stage before. If you were going to give advice to both of them, what would it be? A Cinderella story for Stetson Bennett and so much more of a you better do this for Bryce Young. Monday. Cannot wait to watch that game.
Because I think that's how a lot of people feel.
That is a lot of pressure. Don't miss it. 8 Eastern on ESPN. Thank you.